some pretty big talks about huge changes potentially to the PGA Tour schedule. Maybe in 2027 is have all the tournaments be equal and not have the 8 elevated events and the regular events. They'll have 20 or 22 events, and then they would essentially drop almost half of their events. When I think about it, it is kind of nuts that they have elevated events. That, just from a pure principle standpoint, is saying you have too many events if you have to go out there and declare that 8 of them are important and the other 30 just aren't that important.
Yeah, but the other 30 are essential to the ecosystem and what the PGA Tour is. Like, you need those guys from 60 to 120 to have a chance to stay on the tour. You can't, then it just becomes the top 50 tour.
I think Brian Rolapp doesn't give a fuck about any of those people.
No.
Like, I think he's sitting there going like, I'm trying to get Rory and Scotty to attend 20 events a year and like not about the schedule. So I'm going to do buys after majors. I'm going to do 20 events a year on the tour, and my money and my market and my marketability is driven by like 20 people showing up. I don't really care about the 20th to the 180th. And that's shitty, but like, that's probably where he's coming from.
I mean, you start to go away from what the PGA Tour is. I would say the bottom third of the PGA Tour membership now has less of a chance to make a name for themselves because of the new schedule. Like that, you start to teeter away from them fighting the good fight on behalf of just like what the PGA Tour stands for.